Hey guys, and welcome to another art video. This week I'm going to be flipping through my Inktober sketchbook. So before I start with the actual flip through, I just want to talk about the materials that I used for the challenge. The pens that I used first off are the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens, the Staedtler pigment liners, and Unipin fine line pens. I also use the Uniball white gel pen, Winsor & Newton inks in canary yellow, crimson, gold metallic bronze, and black Indian ink. The brushes I use to apply the inks are the Royal & Langnickel watercolor brushes. So my reason for doing Inktober was to improve my inking techniques, and also I wanted to develop my style. I also wanted to get into the habit of drawing every day, get back into that habit really, and also to explore the materials like the potted inks, because I never really used them before and I wanted to see what it would be like to do drawing with brushes and ink. So my approach to Inktober was to create my own prompt list, and the reason for doing that is because I wanted my illustrations to be based on a comic that I'm currently working on. I wanted to use the challenge as a means of developing my story and the characters within the story and also the locations. I wanted to use this challenge as well as a means to force me to do the concept art, because it's something I always kind of avoid and regret later. So I wanted to practice location design and backgrounds and to get as detailed concepts as I could. Another reason why I wanted to base it on my comic was so that I could introduce my followers on social media to my comic and to generate an interest in it if possible. So what did I get out of doing the challenge? Well, I got a renewed love for inks and using inks. I was always on and off with them, so I never really had proper practice. I have been using them this year more than ever, but during the month of October, doing this challenge, I really got a renewed love for them, and I love using them. I managed to develop my style more consistently, which is something I have been working on. I've managed to settle on a style, which is always a hard thing to do. I've got quicker at drawing, which I've found compared to last year's Inktober. I was very slow at doing very small illustrations, and this year I was doing a lot more detailed drawings and getting them done. Some of them I got done within an hour. I was able to work on my planning skills this year, which I was really happy with. I've gotten better at planning drawings, doing thumbnails, and organizing my workflow better within the time that I have during the day. I managed to create a variety of concepts to work off for my comic. Some of the characters are still in their infancy, but I have something to work off now before I actually start the comic, and I can develop further and make them better. Including that, I managed to create a lot of little plots that I can work off and develop even more. And after all this, I've managed to generate interest in the comic with my followers, and I've gotten so many nice comments on my work, and especially on the last piece. On Instagram, so many people have just, I've been blown away by, I didn't expect much of a reaction at all, but I've been blown away by how nice people are and how many people were actually interested in my comic. People who have messaged me to tell me that they love the characters. I've even got like a bit of fan art back from it, and I haven't even started the comic, and it's just been an amazing experience. So this year I really enjoyed Inktober, and I feel I have improved my inking, and I really have settled on a style that I would like to keep going with. And the fact now that I have some things to work off with my comic, it was very helpful for me. It was a great way to introduce people to the characters, to the story. And if you want more information on the comic, you can check out my Instagram post. I have a link in the description for my Instagram page, and you can look at all of my Inktober pieces and together with them, some of them have a few little sort of stories, backgrounds, all spoiler free, as an introduction to my comic. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week. Bye!